Genesis 25 is a major transitional chapter in the biblical narrative. It closes the curtain on the life of Abraham, briefly outlines the lineage of Ishmael, and shifts the focus entirely to Isaac and the birth of his twin sons, Jacob and Esau. The chapter is rich with practical, theological, and psychological insights. Here are the most important learning lessons. 1. The power of persistent prayer. The context, verses 20 to 21. Isaac was 40 when he married Rebekah, but they faced 20 years of infertility before she gave birth. Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife, and God answered. The lesson. Faith does not guarantee a friction-free life. Even the patriarchs of the faith struggled with dashed hopes and physical limitations. However, Isaac's response wasn't to despair or take matters into his own hands, as his father Abraham did with Hagar. Instead, he engaged in patient, persistent prayer, trusting God's timeline. 2. God's sovereignty subverts human tradition. The context, verses 22 to 23. When Rebekah experienced a difficult pregnancy, she sought God. He revealed that 2 nations were in her womb, and that the older will serve the younger. The lesson. In the ancient Near East, the firstborn son held all the rights, power, and primary inheritance, primogeniture. God's choice to elevate the younger brother, Jacob, over the older, Esau, demonstrates that his plans rely on his sovereign grace, not human hierarchy or cultural expectations. 3. The destructive nature of parental favoritism. The context, verse 28. The text states plainly, Isaac, who had a taste for wild game, loved Esau, but Rebekah loved Jacob. The lesson. The Bible offers an unvarnished look at family dysfunction. Isaac and Rebekah's blatant favoritism sowed the seeds for deep sibling rivalry, deception, and a fractured family in the years to come. It serves as a stark warning about the generational damage caused by parents playing favorites. 4. The danger of instant gratification. The context, verses 29 to 34. Exhausted and hungry from the fields, Esau demands Jacob's red stew. Jacob ruthlessly asks for Esau's birthright in exchange. Esau agrees, claiming he is about to die of hunger anyway. The lesson. Esau traded a sacred lifelong inheritance for a single temporary meal. He allowed immediate physical appetite to blind him to long-term value. This is a timeless warning against making permanent, life-altering decisions based on temporary discomfort, emotional impulses, or physical cravings. 5. The messiness of human character. The context, verses 27 to 34. Neither brother looks particularly virtuous in the final story. Jacob is opportunistic and calculating, exploiting his brother's moment of weakness. Esau is impulsive and profane, despising his spiritual and familial heritage. The lesson. The biblical narrative does not sanitize its central figures. God consistently uses flawed, broken people to accomplish his overarching purposes.
The glaring character defects of both Jacob and Esau invite readers to reflect on their own flaws and the need for grace.